Overwatch 2 has a problem, a currency problem, but I might have the fix. Let's have a look. Season 10 of Overwatch 2 is not only going to add a new hero to the roster, it will also liberate said hero from the battle pass. And for the first time ever, we'll get to pick which mythic skin we want to unlock at the end of the premium battle pass. The way that is going to work is with a shop. See, in Season 10 there's going to be a mythic shop, where you can unlock the mythic skins and their customizations using mythic prisms, a new currency that you earn by progressing through the battle pass. That's right, we're getting another currency. Don't get me wrong, I'm all about giving us choice which mythic skin we want to unlock, all about them bringing back credits and the occasional refresh in the competitive rewards. But this is getting out of hand. We currently have Overwatch coins, credits, competitive points, legacy competitive points, and there are some people that are still holding on to Overwatch League tokens. And Season 10 we're also getting the mythic prisms, and I would not be surprised that at some point they're going to introduce OWCS tokens. That is a total of 6 currencies, 7 if they add the OWCS tokens. You know what? Overwatch is starting to look like a crypto wallet. Now for us, more regular players, it is a little bothersome. You know, you need to keep track of all these currencies and whatnot, but for new players, this is just a mess. And granted, there are games out there that have more currencies, but usually those are MMOs or, those mobile gacha games. You don't want to be compared to those games. Those mobile gacha games usually do it to kind of obscure how much money you're spending. For MMOs, it's actually used to kind of extend the gameplay experience. So there's content that is tied into those currencies, ways of earning it and ways of spending it. It is gameplay related. In Overwatch case, it is more of a problem. And that problem grew out of the need to have a soft currency, which is stuff that you can earn, and a hard currency, stuff that you need to pay for. There's also the evolution of the game, like for instance the new competitive rewards that needed their own currency. It's also used to kind of raise exclusivity, to prevent hoarding, stuff like that. In other words, there's a ton of good reasons to have this many currencies. But look, last week I tried to explain to a friend that just started playing Overwatch what all these currencies are for, and that person almost went cross-eyed. So I told him to just ignore the currencies. You'll figure it out eventually, which is kind of my version of throwing in the hat. But you know what? They will eventually figure it out. But that is not the fun experience that you're looking for in a game, having to study currencies. Like I said, in an MMO, that currency usually is tied into gameplay. There's a whole trajectory that kind of explains why and how to use it. In Overwatch, it's just accounting. So how do they fix this? I can totally understand that they do not want players to buy jade weapons or gold weapons with credits or Overwatch coins. They are kind of tied into gameplay, into the competitive gameplay. But I don't know if we needed both a normal and a legacy set of competitive points. The way they could have done it is just to make the new weapons more expensive. I mean, they're in control of both how much you earn and how much you spend. I think that is a nice gateway to fix that issue. So keep the golden weapons at 3,000, but make the jade weapons 5,000. That way you kind of devaluate the points that people have been hoarding, and you also kind of raise the exclusivity of those new weapons, all in one hit. And the same could also be done for the credits and the Overwatch coins. Well, they could have maybe done it if they did it from the start. I think we're kind of too deep in right now. I don't know if we're still able to make that switch, but let's just pretend we can. So, make all cosmetics available for credits. You sell the old skins for 1900 credits, but the new ones for 3500 credits. And you can buy credits as you can buy Overwatch coins right now, but at different prices. Even if they want to stick to that ridiculous high price they have now, they could give you 4000 credits for 20 bucks. Or you can earn the credits in game, which they are in full control of. That also opens up those most exclusive rewards to everybody in the game as long as they work for it. But the other way to look at that is that you reward your most loyal players. The thing is, of course, a lot of people are already sitting on top of a lot of credits. And even if that had not been the case up till now, the longer your game runs, the more people will hoard these credits, which would make certain beats in their planning of content that they're rolling out very unpredictable. We can discuss skin prices all we want. You guys know my standpoint, but the game also needs to make money. And you know those crossover events like Cowboy Bebop that we saw in the last 2 weeks? Those are not just fan service, they are also money-making campaigns. And the reality is, if you don't have a separate hard currency, it becomes quite difficult to get the proper value out of those campaigns. So in other words, I don't think we can combine credits and Overwatch coins. I do, however, think we do not need Esports tokens, Overwatch League or OWCS. Look, I get it. You want people to watch the streams and you want to give them the proper rewards. But to be honest, I never give a flying about those Overwatch League skins. If I had been able to buy other cosmetics with the currency that I earned during that time I watched the Overwatch League, I would have been happier. And I'm pretty sure I was not the only one. The thing is, if they want to give people more choice, more agency over the type of rewards they get, kind of open it up a little bit. Just let us earn credits for watching esports events, and then we can spend them anywhere we want, including on these esports kits. You know, that way we already go from 6 or 7 currencies to 4 to 3 currencies. And more importantly, each of them will have a very clear purpose. I can explain 4 currencies to my friend, I think. Yeah, he's a little slow, but yeah. Anyways, for now, that was it. A huge thank you to my patrons. I could not make these videos without you guys. So you have my eternal gratitude. If you want more Overwatch content, check out this video. Click it. But above all, take care of yourself, take care of each other. Bye bye.